Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Sagittarius, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Sagittarius. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this is an energy of getting unstuck. This is an energy of getting out of your own head or you're getting out of your own way. If there was a situation where you felt like you were helpless or you were stuck in some way, especially mentally, like there could have been a lot of overthinking or anxiety, there is an energy of freeing yourself, realizing your own agency and using that to your advantage, taking back your power. There's a feeling of being in control of a situation or realizing what you can control in a situation. So let's see. We have the Two of Wands, fire energy, the Six of Pentacles, earth energy, and we have the Empress, Venus energy. So there's a heavy energy of feeling really good about yourself with the Empress here, feeling secure, knowing your worth, not lowering your standards. And with the Two of Wands, there are plans being made here. Plans for the future, what's next, where do I go, exploring your options. There is that feeling of investing in yourself, nurturing yourself and your well-being. For some of you, this could be a person you're dealing with. They could be investing in you because they're seeing you as the Empress. So the Empress is a more of a receptive energy. So you could be receiving some sort of nurturing from a partner. And this could be a partner where things had a slow start or they've been a bit stagnant or delayed. With the Two of Wands, this is someone who's been thinking, they've been contemplating. So there is a feeling here of seeing some sort of action being taken over a long, after a period of contemplation. Okay, so let's clarify these cards. So we have the Queen of Swords, and this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, so this looks a lot like there's a feeling here of you showing up as very independent and again, having these high standards or knowing your worth, like you're not settling or lowering yourself for anyone or anything, maintaining that high standing that you have. With the Queen of Swords, you're coming across as strict, having boundaries and not being afraid of addressing issues or calling out red flags. There's a feeling of not being afraid of confrontation with the Queen of Swords. Let's see. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, fire energy, the Five of Cups in the reverse, water energy, and the Nine of Wands, fire energy. You're getting over something from the past, something that was possibly feeling like it was... The Five of Cups, there was some sort of disappointment in the past. So you and someone could have experienced some sort of setback, emotionally with the Five of Cups. But since it's in the reverse, you're getting over it. So you and this person could be talking things out because we do have the Eight of Wands, which is communication and forward movement. And this could be why you're showing up as the Queen of Swords, because there's this feeling of dealing with the facts with the Queen of Swords. Like you want to address something and you're not sugarcoating things. You're not scared to confront red flags. So you and someone could be having a very productive kind of communication. And there's a goal of moving forward here. Although with the Nine of Wands, you are proceeding with caution. It's like this is a situation where at some point it kept you very stuck in your head with the Eight of Swords. And now that you are more level-headed, more clear thinking, you don't want to go back to that place. So you are again protecting yourself. You've got your guard up. Okay, so I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you, Sagittarius. Okay, we have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So something could actually work out in your favor. Whatever this is that's happening, it's happening in your favor. It does look like it's a positive turn of events, and there's forward movement. So you could be resolving something with someone. We have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So very positive changes could be happening. Let's see. Okay, we have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so you could be confiding in friends or leaning on friends or even divine supports, people in your life who you trust and who care about you. You could be getting some guidance from them as well. We have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have majesty and virtue. The lily is the emblem rare of many virtues, good and rare. So there's again that energy of you not lowering your standards, you holding yourself in high regard. And there's someone who is, treating you like wise. So I'm going to pull out a card for your advice, Sagittarius. Okay, we have surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. So there's some sort of transition happening in your love life, in your relationship, or if you're single, just your love life in general. There's changes that are coming, and you're being advised to embrace these changes. Yes, maintain your standards and, hold yourself in high regard, but also be open to change, okay? And we also have divine timing, so also divine timing. It's like almost like having to kind of let go of control issues. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So yeah, everything is happening the way that it's supposed to. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out a message from the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? What do they want to say to you? And what do they want you to know? So let's start with Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, how do they feel about you? What do they want to say to you? And what do they want you to know? Let's see. Okay, we have I hid who I really am from you. And I feel you even though we are apart. So the Aries feels a strong connection to you. It's very strongly felt. Like they feel you in their energy. They feel like there's something that they didn't fully open up to you about. And this could be about how they felt. They may have been putting on a bit of a mask or not being their authentic self with you. And it's almost like that could have backfired for them, because now it looks like there's distance between you, and they do feel like you didn't really get close enough to see the real them. Let's see if you're dealing with a Taurus. How do they feel about you? What do they want to say to you? And what do they want you to know? Okay, we have, I know I messed up everything. Okay, so the Taurus feels like they need to fix things with you. The Taurus wants to apologize. They want to make things right. Let's see if you're dealing with a Gemini. How do they feel about you? What do they want to say to you? And what do they want you to know? I want to tell you how I feel, and I couldn't let you get too close to me. So the Gemini didn't get the chance to be honest with you about their feelings. They may have hid their feelings, but they feel ready. They want you to know how they feel. They want to open up to you. Okay, so let's see if you're dealing with a Cancer. How do they feel about you? What do they want you to know? What do they want to say to you? Okay, we have, I feel you even though we are apart. Okay, so the Cancer is definitely feeling your energy. They may be having dreams about you. They think about you a lot. You're very much on the Cancer's mind and in their energy. Okay, so let's see if you're dealing with a Leo. How do they feel about you? What do they want to say to you? And what do they want you to know? Okay, we have, I'm starting to understand our connection. Okay, so the Leo is definitely feeling like this connection is not a normal connection. They feel like it could be like fated or karmic. They feel like there's more to this connection, like it's very special. There's something unique about it. And they're starting to realize that. So it's not a connection they can easily get over or let go of. Let's see if you're dealing with Virgo. How do they feel about you? What do they want to say to you? And what do they want you to know? Okay, we have, I bury myself in work to forget you. Okay, so the Virgo is trying to distract themselves. The Virgo is feeling very emotional towards you, and they're not really comfortable with emotions right now. So they're trying to avoid that feeling. Okay, they're not really ready to face their feelings yet. Let's see if you are dealing with a Libra. How do they feel about you? What do they want to say to you? And what do they want you to know? Okay, we have, you came closer than anyone. Okay, so I want to feel that way again. The Libra misses you. The Libra feels very seen by you. They feel like no one understands them the way that you do. Let's see if you're dealing with a Scorpio. How do they feel about you? What do they want to say to you? And what do they want you to know? Okay, we have, you speak to me through music. We will be together again. Okay, so the Scorpio is in love with you. They think about you a lot. There's a lot of songs that remind them of you, and they are anticipating a reunion. They can't wait to see you again. So let's see if you're dealing with another Sagittarius. How do they feel about you? What do they want to say to you, and what do they want you to know? Okay, we have, it's time for me to heal now. Okay, so the Sagittarius is going through a lot emotionally, and they're trying to heal. They don't want to skip, like, they don't want to, you know, resort to unhealthy coping mechanisms. They genuinely want to heal properly. So they are doing the work. For some, they could even be in therapy. They are meditating, joining the gym. There's that kind of energy, like they are wanting to heal properly. Let's see if you're dealing with Capricorn. How do they feel about you? What do they want to say to you? And what do they want you to know? Okay, we have, finding out the truth crushed me. Okay, so the Capricorn feels like you have someone else, because you also have a left when I saw you with someone. So they believe you betrayed them. Whether you did or didn't, they really believe that. And they feel like they have to keep their distance. They're very hurt. Let's see if you're dealing with an Aquarius. How do they feel about you? And what do they want to say to you? What do they want you to know? Okay, we have, I wonder if you are happy without me. Okay, so the Aquarius is missing you, and they're wondering if you're missing them too. Their feelings are very deep for you. They actually feel quite emotional over you. So let's see if you're dealing with a Pisces. How do they feel about you? What do they want to say to you, and what do they want you to know? Okay, we have sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Okay, so you're on the Pisces' mind. They miss you. You're always on their mind. Like, they consider you before doing a lot of things. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. I hope you have a really, really good day, Sagittarius. Bye, Sagittarius.